Oh.
Like, took a flamethrower to her.
Oh, yeah? I'll have one of the guys follow up.
It's been AGATHA all night long.
I hate my life.
WandaVision was one of those shows. I'll be honest and say it was one of the better shows that came out of the Disney Marvel thing, but it still had its issues, and I noticed that there's this trend, specifically with Disney movies and shows where they try to redeem the evil people, or make it seem as though the good guys are actually victims when they're being evil, or straight up make evil acts or evil people be good, or misunderstood, or what have you. So I'm not at all surprised that they were making a show about Agatha. Why? I don't know. Because ever since Maleficent became a thing, I guess all evil people are misunderstood now. We're just gonna go back in time and make all the evil bad guys just these poor innocent heroes that were bad for a pretty good reason, and they just all happen to be women. Notice they all get redemption. But I will be fair, because more of the modern ones, like Camille from The Acolyte, instant redemption. I mean, as long as you're a guy and you're hot, everything's all kosher.
Showing the fruits of my undeserved disciplinary action.
You punched us.
And so here we are. God, let me tell you, like, it was a slog to get through this. I actually enjoy Rings of Power more than I enjoyed this. I know this is just the first episode I'm reviewing, but Jesus Christ. I was watching a K-drama before this, and I remember telling my husband, like, this is boring me to tears. Like, I don't mean just a figure of speech. Like, I actually want to cry. How freaking boring this was. And near the very end, he uttered the words, well, I mean, at least now something's happening. Oh, you think? And what exactly is this? Who is this show actually for? Because it feels like entertainment, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, for middle-aged to elderly ladies. Specifically those who were bored with their life and believe women making jokes about their crotches is super funny. There's something for everyone, but it just feels like it's not off to a good start. Anyway, let's review episode 1 so you guys can get an idea of what the hell I'm talking about. I don't know, she's giving me Joaquin Phoenix from Joker, like female version, but a little bit more extroverted and annoying. I get it. She's supposed to look sad and miserable because remember what happened at the end of WandaVision? No, you didn't, because nobody really watched it. It's okay. But Wanda basically trapped her in this town that she initially was in Westview, and I guess it's supposed to be a punishment, even though Agatha doesn't know she's being punished, so I don't really know how it's a punishment. So this whole thing, it just continues as this crime drama thing. Now, my husband said that the reason why they probably started it off like this was to get bitches in, that was what verbiage he used, interested in watching it, because apparently crime dramas are very popular with women. I don't see how. I mean, I guess with the whole people liking serial killer stuff, maybe that's why. I'm not really sure. But anyway, it was fucking boring. I'm sorry. This is really, a lot of people like this, I understand, but this for me just made me want to claw my eyes out. I was bored to tears. I don't know if people like Law and Order. Dun dun. It's so annoying. The few clips I've seen of it, it's so freaking boring. It's one of those things where you go to the end of the episode and you enjoy just a clip, like a 1 minute clip of whatever's happening, or the big relief, but it's not something that you watch just throughout for 40 whole freaking minutes. If people like this, okay, that's great. It just lost me. But I get why they're doing this, because it's very clear from the beginning of this episode that this is obviously all in her imagination, or she's living in some kind of TV fantasy the same way that WandaVision was.
Another beautiful day.
Hey, neighbor. Surprised to see you out here, detective.
There I was, sitting on my desk playing Candy Crush, happy as a clam, showing the fruits of my undeserved disciplinary action.
One thing I noticed here that drove me crazy, and it's probably because she's in this faux crime drama setting, is she is so over the top that it's nauseating. Over the top. I mean, she's adorable as an older woman, but Lord have mercy. We're not supposed to like this character, right? Obviously. Why are we watching a show about her? Does she change? Is it just because she's playing a part? But no, even when she's out of it, she still acts the same way. And she's supposed to be playing on this quirky Deadpool-esque kind of personality, which I get was her personality in WandaVision. Making an entire show centering her as the lead character, I feel was a wrong move.
Punch the suspect.
Oh, now a convicted felon. Can't be right and wrong at the same time.
Yes, you can.
When the chief calls and tells me hibernation's over, got a case only you can solve. Direct quote.
Oh my god, you're supposed to be endearing and funny? Not really. Anyway, they go into the woods, and apparently there was this woman who was crushed by something big and heavy, and they're trying to solve the crime, and it's a very obviously dead person there. Seeing the finger for some reason makes Agatha feel very uneasy. She finds a brooch in the water, and she hides it from Herb. And you'll notice that all these people, the main characters that we see are the ones that were also in WandaVision. There's Herb, you can see him, he's the biggest dude in the freaking show. And this guy here is always scared of everything. And if you didn't catch on that this was imaginary, all of them wouldn't just suddenly be police officers for no reason.
What happened to you?
You okay, Agnes?
How do you mean?
You don't seem like yourself.
Oh, yeah? And who is that exactly? I'll try to be more cheerful for you next time, Herb. But right now, this unidentified woman lying dead in a creek has just got me down in the dumps. Let me know when the dental record's coming.
Wow. So, I mean, that's your job. Even if we're going with the fact that this is probably fabrication on her part, it's still your job. Your emotions aren't supposed to be a part of it. I mean, yes, you're human, but the way she's treating him is just like, dude, you know, okay. Him saying you're not like yourself doesn't necessarily mean thinks you should be happy and smiling. I don't know why she got that from that. But she's like this the entire episode. But obviously she knows something is wrong. Also, call me crazy. I could just be nitpicking here. Isn't the entirety of this place a crime scene? I mean, they have their feet through it and everything, but you really want to put your stuff with all your DNA, well, whatever. So the intro is when we really get the obvious indication that this is all fake. Based on the Danish series, WandaVision. I don't know if I said that right. And obviously, if you didn't catch it on by now, you could tell this is fake.
Official police business. Excuse me.
You use that line at the supermarket checkout too.
Well, my suckers wait their turn.
How can I help you, Agnes?
Found this on a victim.
Who's the victim? She dead?
Then why do you assume it's a woman?
I don't know. Sounds more titillating. There are no names on here.
But there are dates.
We don't use...
This over-the-top personality is sending me over the wall. Her chewing with her mouth open, exaggeratedly like this, is sending me over the wall. Oh my god. I know we're not supposed to like this person. Again, why is this a show about just her?
Absolute angel. Incidentally, where were you last night between the hours of 1 and 3 a.m.?
I guess I could run the book title.
Oh, can you?
Dialogue and Rhetoric, Known History of Learning and Debate by Andrew Ugo.
Yeah, I'm thinking erotic thriller.
Huh.
Huh, what?
This book wasn't checked out, it was stolen 3 years ago. But we have plenty more copies in natural sciences.
Just having to review this back over is making my brain shrivel up and fry. You know how people say, just turn your brain off and enjoy things. I think this is the kind of thing they're talking about because you have no choice but for your brain to turn off when you watch this, because I think your brain goes through this weird emergency self-preservation kind of mode where it's like, okay, I'm gonna go into a fucking coma if I literally don't turn off and not absorb any more of this. Because that's how I felt watching this. Just going through it again. I know some people think I'm overreacting, and you're probably right, but it's really boring for me. Maybe I was just tired yesterday. I figured I was just in the middle of watching something else, and I wanted to continue watching it. But no, because I was watching Star Trek, by the way. Star Trek Enterprise, just finished watching season 2. Ended on a great cliffhanger. I'm not going to spoil it. And yeah, I watched that after this, and I was enthralled. Star Trek Enterprise is like the only thing I have going for me right now. Like, I love it so much. And then we have Devil May Cry might come out again. But then again, I never know, because, you know, they're always ruining all the modern stuff. But anyway, yeah, watching this before, I was bored. She goes to the back of the library and she finds, I guess, the book she's looking for, and this entire row, it seems, is charred, and some guy whispers like a creep behind her and says that they're all destroyed. Who fucking cares, man? I don't really care. Some weird dialogue goes on. Does she not look like Joaquin Phoenix's The Joker? Like her hairstyle, the way she carries herself, she's giving the Joker. Like if the Joker was deranged and more annoying, that's what it would be. You know what I mean? What in the auntie uncle is this? Bro, y'all, Damn, like, can you not do squats for your rest of your life, man? You're starting to grow a tail back there. I'm sorry.
Stack.
Oh.
Like, took a flamethrower to it.
Oh, yeah? Have one of the guys follow up, but listen,
You
Agnes.
got a spot on your shirt.
Oh.
And your tie.
Ah,
You're making
Christ.
breakfast smoothies again, Chief. You know you're supposed to put the lid on before you blend it.
Yes, I...
Jesus Christ. If this was actually real and she worked at a station, I think all the cops would just be hiring criminals to take her out. I wouldn't even say this is a show good enough for kids to watch, to be honest. Who knows? It might get better from here on out, but this episode's supposed to hook people. It's 40 minutes of this, and...
No. Listen, Agnes.
You're about to tell me something I'm not gonna like.
Soil samples from under the fingernails and toenails of the Jane Doe came back. They don't match the soil she was lying in.
That's no surprise. We assume she's been moved.
There were traces of a particular microbial sediment only found in Eastern Europe.
For people who have mustaches that stretch beyond the expanse of what is normal for your top lip, do you not feel it when you speak? Like, is your entire top lip now a Brillo pad of hair? When you eat... Oh God, I don't even want to talk about it, bro. Don't answer, don't even bother answering. I don't want to know. Anyway, then Aubrey Plaza comes in and I don't know why she's here. Like, I ordinarily like her, but I just feel like she's miscast. And it's just so random. Like, and I don't know, like maybe it's just the role she's playing, but she looks like 30 years older than the last time I saw her. I don't know if it's the character, they aged her up or something, or maybe I just watched something that was very old. Wait, was she in Legion? No, I think that's the other girl that looks just like her. Or maybe it is her. I don't know, whatever. There's like two people that look identical. Anyway, we already know this person's a witch or something. It's glaringly obvious that she is. And there's obviously some kind of tension going on between the two. And I can guarantee that just the vibes I'm getting off of Agatha, that she's probably into the cop or they were into each other at some point. There's going to be some great reveal later, or they're going to end up eating each other's snatches. I just have a feeling. Call me crazy. I could be wrong, but I really don't think I am.
My job.
You want to take control of my investigation?
No. If you want to be in control, you can be.
The body was moved across state lines. Is that your play?
Is this really how you see yourself?
Oh my God. I don't really want to be doing this. I swear to God, there's so many other wonderful... Oh my God. Okay, so... Fucking hell, man. Hold on. I need a break.
Dit is de huiskamer. En dan komen we hier bij de slaapkamer. Oh ja. Met...
The student was matched with an insufferable roommate. This is how his organs were shut down.
All right. Stupid ass commercials were way more entertaining when this was. All right. So she's talking to Aubrey Plaza and they're talking about the case and all of that is boring. Aubrey's character keeps giving her clues like, who else better to solve the mystery than Westview's very own?
Well, who better to solve the mystery than one of Westview's very own? You've lived here your whole life. Isn't that true, Agnes?
Go ahead, start doing the laugh. So remember this guy? Oh my God, the same guy. She brings a brooch to him. There's the locket of hair in it, blah, blah, blah. She gets a clue about the title of the book. Oh my God, it spells something. Apparently she had a kid named Nick or something, or a woman, a child, daughter, son. Then, of course, Aubrey shows up and they're laughing and having fun, sort of. Honestly, nothing they say here is that important. What's important is that she hears someone breaking in her house upstairs, and Aubrey looks like she does not care at all. Goes up into the room upstairs, she sees some dude that was trying to steal something or looking at something, and then what's very clear from what follows is that this woman is severely out of shape. I mean, just her running, like, look how this guy runs, kind of sort of normal. Look at how she runs, like she can't even move. Every scene with her running is a scene where it looks as though she is, like, her legs don't work or they don't belong to her or something. And so it is not believable that this person running like this could catch this person moving much more fast than she is. How would she have caught up? Notice they have to keep cutting away from when she's running so that it doesn't look like she's actually running. Like, look how she runs. What kind of running is this? This person looks like they're running in reverse. And I know it's because I'm reversing it, but you can see it's like the same way. It doesn't even... You can't tell. She can't run. I've never seen someone... She runs like she weighs 500 pounds. Like no leg strength whatsoever. At all. How? What? Move your, like, what? So then you look, and they don't want to film too many scenes of running, because obviously you see that she can't run. Here's her running forward, and then they have to show the legs, because they clearly got someone standing in for her, or maybe not, I don't know. But who, she says he's okay, and then, oh, remember this woman? She's one of the town people, oh no.
Where? Ma'am, get back in your vehicle! You alive? Good, because I'm arresting you now, and I want you real alert for that. All right, come on.
So then we're supposed to get some intimidating scene, and they don't know who this person is. This is his first time offense. So she goes in, and she's supposed to be all scary and intimidating, which she's not. And oh my god, he should have kept the mask on.
Well, let's talk about you then, you little dirtbag. Is B&E your regular gig? Because you're crap at it. What were you looking for in my house?
The respect of your peers and a fulfilling home life, but you were fresh out of both.
Is this supposed to be entertaining? Are we supposed to believe that this... Okay, I know this isn't her imagination. Oh my god, I'm so... Why is there Braille on the walls? Like, what's going on here? Oh, this room has seen some things, or not, because this is all fake, so. Forgive me if I don't seem particularly enthusiastic reviewing this. It's because I'm not. I'm literally just trying to get through it. My brain feels like it's shutting off, and that's not a good thing. When it shuts off, I fucking die. I'm sorry, why does he look like that? What kind of makeup? Like, his eyebrows look like they're drawn on to come all the way in the middle. And if they naturally grow like that, I apologize, but good lord. It looks like the midsection of his face is missing. And maybe that's just the way the makeup is, because hair and makeup is, you know, straight hair would probably look really nice on him, like long straight hair. He feels like he's in an awkward hair stage, and the makeup just makes him look worse. I don't know if he's supposed to be a comic book character or something, but none of these characters so far in these Marvel shows are giving. I apologize. What am I apologizing for? No, I don't. I'm being 100% honest. None of them are nice to look at, and it's probably by design. Even Aubrey Plaza's character is not nice to look at. And you think, okay, maybe it's just because they're in this grungy police version of whatever this is. I get it, but he looks the same way when we get out of the delusion. And I'm guessing it's for a reason, because he's some kind of character with a specific eccentric look.
See, the things that you're roasting me for are the things that make me dangerous. So you want to keep poking the bear? Good. Now.
What were you after?
The road.
What road?
So he tells her, yeah, you of all people should know, bro. He shows that he has black ink on his fingertips, which he hides for some reason. If they really were ink for the fingerprinting, he wouldn't have hidden them, but who cares? I'm fading so fast. Oh my god. Then she tries to be all intimidating, which just feels like it fails to me. Like she's trying to cosplay as something. And you think that this is just within the delusion or illusion or what have you, but she is the same way when she's outside of it.
New question. Where were you last night between the hours of 1 and 3 a.m.?
Asleep. In bed.
Asleep in bed. Total loser? Or totally lying? Let's find out! What do you know about this?
Nothing!
Tell me who she is.
Oh my god, this is so fucking awkward. At least the Acolyte was entertaining. Can we agree that it was entertaining? It was so freaking bad that it was comedic. This makes me feel like I want to go to sleep. And not... Jesus Christ. So then... He tells her that they're just flowers, and they're pictures of flowers. So, oh my god, she's going insane. And he's like, why do you keep staring at that painting? And he starts reciting some witch spell, and she's like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Get up. You're spending the night in the tank. Let's see how long you can keep that up.
So she thinks she's insane. She's like, I know there was a body because I saw one. But now she's starting to question everything. She goes to the morgue and there's not a body. Then she closes her eyes and she's like, she was in her late 20s, green eyes, 5'7". Now the body appears and hair the color of...
Scarlet.
I'm sorry, is there a hair color called scarlet? Like, and I don't think that would be it if it is, obviously. Because a scarlet witch, get it? Oh, fuck! Jesus. Anyway, as she's looking at the foot, things start to appear. Wanda Maximoff, and then Audrey Plaza disappears too. Obviously, she's a witch, and she's like, "Yeah, she left you distorted in her the distorted spell thing. You're not really. It's all fake." And she's like, "Oh my god, are you getting hot? And it's getting hot in here. Oh fuck!" And Aubrey's like, "Claw your way out." What the fuck is that? Oh come on. And then we start seeing all of the costumes that she wore as she was going through time in WandaVision. And yes, Aubrey just wants her to come out of the spell. And she's like, "Oh my god, I'm Agatha," and she's out, guys. Oh my fucking god. Feels so good in my jawline. And she's buck rancidly freaking nude, and I don't know why. Maybe because she was taking off all her clothes. She goes outside, she's naked, and Herb sees her, and he's like, "Oh my god, you naked." And that's like a running gag the entire time. And he's like, "Oh, you got bit by the true crime bug. You weren't being yourself." And she's like, "What, so I've been spouting nonsense this whole time?" And they humor her, but they've been trying to help her out, bringing her food and stuff, which is very nice of them. Do they know she's a bad guy? Maybe not. So none of it was real. This guy's scared of her because he's always scared of everything. Then they show her backshot naked because that's funny for some reason. It's really not. It's funny because Disney doesn't try to sexualize women, so the fact they're even showing that means that they don't think she's sexy at all, which is hilarious to me. And then we get a witch fight because we need some kind of action to hold people in, but it doesn't really work because it's still freaking boring.
So that arrest was maybe more of a kidnapping. But if you're real and not a figment of my imprisoned mind, then that means...
So then we get Aubrey Plaza's... What the hell was that? I'm sorry. So then there's a fight, you know, and apparently these two... they have a feud with each other. Like I said, they're gonna end up together. Watch. I would be very surprised if they didn't go that route.
I'm told, I've seen the first episode, but Agatha is the gayest Marvel project yet. Do you agree?
It better be, because that's what I signed up for. I think it is.
Anyway, they're all fighting, and she's like, "Do you not want me at my best when I have my powers and stuff?" And she's like, "You know what? That's a great idea, sure." And there are other witches that want to kill her, apparently.
Meet her, and it really warms the heart.
You don't have a heart.
Yes, I do. It's black, and it beats for you.
Nasty, nasty, nasty.
Then Agatha remembers after the other witch leaves that she has this dude tied up in the closet. And yeah, that's the first episode. Pickle sauce donkey dick. This was so bad. Like, I mean, maybe, no, yeah, no, it was bad. Like, I feel nauseous right now having to sit through this. I noticed I didn't want to make this video long because it was torture trying to get through this. It was torture watching it, and then I kind of had to watch it a second time just to review it. And I'm so freaking tired, bro. I'm so tired. Like, I can't even. This is not I want to spend my evening. I don't even know if I can get through watching the entire show. All right, well, yeah, that's what we're working with. This is what Marvel puts out now. I don't know why. I don't know why this show had to be made, to be honest. It feels like they're just trying to cash out on everything that they have while not making anything in return. There's so many other better characters you could have, but whatever. Everything must tie in with each other, and because she was in the other thing, remember the other thing? Let's do that. No, you could just write her out just like you did with Kang the Conqueror. You see how easy that was? But anyway.
Oh, I don't have time for this! Just blast me, you bitches!
so hard, I ripped the skin.